I think it's just an example of an industry where the competition is fierce, and for phrases like gift ideas, you might just have to say, worth us chasing.
That's not worth it.
Yeah. Stick it into Google, because you will see the competition and it is just hopeless. Whereas if you put in a gift list ordinary, which you rank beautifully for, but there's nobody who searches for it. So kind of try and pick some of the, what we call the...
Look at your products, your actual products, and find the products that you can make a lot of money on and put those as your main key phrases.
Look at, because it's all kind of British designer, homemade gift ideas, maybe do British design gift ideas.
Yeah.
Just troll through the Google external keyword tool to try and find some of those longer phrases, but they'll be far easier for you guys to chase compared to
gift ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I quite often look for gift ideas for my uncle or other people which aren't interested in jewellery, so it's a very generic term.
Because they'll do gift ideas for 40th birthdays, they'll do personalised gift ideas for bridesmaids. They give some really good ideas, but they're not on the high street, they just rank fabulously for everything.
Yeah.
You need to differentiate a little bit from them because they are just too big to take on at the moment for where you guys are.
It's throwing quite a lot of money into it.
Yeah, they must do.
Not the design though.
No, not the design.
No. They've done some sneaky things as well in their code, because they've actually got, part of the design is they've put their heading, the H1 tags ahead of everything on the page. They put it all the way to the top, even though the H1 doesn't appear until kind of midway down the page. It displays as the first piece of HTML in the page, and then all the rest of the content comes in. So they've actually used positioning to push that down further down, but they're aware of what they're doing. They're trying to get those keywords stuffed in as quickly as possible into the top of the page. So they've done that as well. I like your design a lot better, and just some of these tweaks here could probably get you higher.
We've really worked on it, haven't we, that much, so it just shows what a difference we can make if we actually decide to put our heads together and do a little bit of work on it.
Oh, my first thing though, would, like Daughter says, is check the key phrases, a new set maybe, or a more niche set of key phrases. Okay, and I've done just kind of 5 things that you can do to improve your position. Just kind of final finish off here. One thing that you need to desperately do is be realistic about what you can achieve. Unless you've got lots and lots of money to throw up against kind of the big players, you need to be realistic about what your key phrases are and where you can actually achieve those key phrases. I know web designers, the web design industry is a very cutthroat industry. We all think we know everything about SEO as well. And I know web designers, they are very, very happy to be in position 3. Okay, or to be in the first page even. So that is a lot of the time a very, very respectable target to be in position 1, 2, 3, because they make all of their money, enough money for themselves to be in those positions. So kind of identify what your keywords are and be realistic about where you can actually get with those keywords. Do your keyword research, obviously very, very important. I'll kind of jump back over that. Get yourself listed in any industry relevant directories that your competitors do. You can find those using the Yahoo Site Explorer. Be on top of your stats as well. Kind of, it's one of those things that you attend an event like this, you go home straight away, you have a look at it and go, oh yes, it's good or it's bad, and then you forget about it and never do anything about it. I regularly, the next point there is I have a schedule. I will regularly go in and check our analytics, our webmaster tools, Site Explorer, our competitors, and that sort of thing. I'll do it at least once every 2 weeks or so. Make sure that I'm on top of the numbers. You don't want to start sliding and not realize it. So you might make sure that you're on top of your stats kind of consistently. Set yourself a Outlook reminder or set yourself something in the diary which says, right, remember to set my stats, and repeat that every 2 weeks to a month or so. Basically keep on top of everything. Okay. That's it. I'm going to hand you over to Daughter. I believe she has some action points for you.
No,
have a look at. Isn't it?
No.
Go on, you know you want to.
Well, the people who are eBusiness champions, they already know that at the end of each of these sessions we give them 5 action points that we think they should now go away and look at on their site. And if you aren't a new business champion, you can just laugh and go, I don't need to do any of that work. They're very similar to what Bjorn said, and I think the most important things, I'll put them all on the website so you can see them, is to echo the be realistic and look at the keywords. You can have 0% of 60,000 searches, or you can have 40% of 800 searches. And it really, there's no point in chasing something unrealistic because you're not going to get the traffic from it. I think the most important point really is the next event, which I think and hope everybody will come to, because we've got Will Ingleby coming, who is a great external speaker and does a lot of the Business Link events on email marketing, and it's also the last event before the summer holidays, so hopefully everybody will be able to make that one. Quiz Bjorn if anybody's got any questions, or if you want us to bring up any of your sites or anything like that.
I'm quite happy to answer any questions you have, or if you want to bring up some of those sites. If anyone has any questions, sorry.
You know the sites you put where you've got the comparisons?
Yeah.
Will they be on the website?
Yeah, I'll put all the slides on the website. Some of those tools that we were showing, some of you are picking up a little sheet of paper which has some of the tools on, but yeah, all the slides will be online.
Those to get that information, is it just using
it's entirely using the free tools.
Yeah, it's
accessible to everybody to use.
Google Webmaster Tools, Analytics, using Alexa, using Site Explorer from Yahoo, the external keyword tool. They're all tools that you can use.
But
yeah,
this is
all free.
An excellent table if you're comparing against anybody for any queries. This is kind of the table you want to.
The reason I've actually come back to this table. The reason I've come back to this table is that you should have a table like this with yourselves in it, and then what you should have is your competitor for the different key phrases. So you shouldn't have one of these. Every single set of key phrases you should have a table like this, and then 3 or 4 of your competitors. Kind of what they've got, how you compare against them, kind of give you an idea of what you can achieve and what you're actually aiming to beat. This is the whole point of the benchmarking process, to kind of see what they're doing and try to beat what they're doing. And you have literally everything they can possibly do in a list. Right, I need to go in and make sure that our pages in the main index are increased. How do we do that? Find out why these pages are indexed and those ones aren't. Maybe make those changes to the pages. It's all about taking the time to go in and make those changes, wait a bit, see what happens, tweak it a little bit more.
And apply a little bit of that again. I'm going to pick on the Gift Frank and Gorgeous now, because it's very obvious that you've carefully copied the title and the H1 and the paragraph. But one of the things that if you go to their table, the next one, in the titles, they've actually listed their website address in the title, and you wouldn't usually kind of waste that precious space putting your web address in it. But you've beautifully copied them and done exactly the same, which is also then wasting your space. So yeah, copy what other people do, but make sure they're the right things to copy.
Yeah, that's a waste there.
Yeah, because that's really hot property. It's worth everything to you. So
use it for keywords.
Yeah.
You're diluting your title by putting in stuff that's not relevant to what users are searching for. And make sure it's also make sure the title and the H1s are relevant to the rest of the content on the page. It's no good putting in words in there and the page has nothing to do with those keywords. So always make sure that the content also matches the title and the H1, and that should be unique on every single page on the website. And if you are trying to target various variations of key phrases as well, make sure you've got individual pages to target those key phrases.
I was going to say, because you guys are a little bit new to us or to the events, and one of the things we keep saying is the homepage used to be really important, but now actually you want more traffic to come to the specific product pages. So if they've searched for wedding engagement rings, you want them to land on that section. So you need the traffic to land in the right place and optimize the right section. Yeah,
so optimize a specific page for that, and then don't compete with those pages on your own website. So don't set up a page that competes with that page, and the user might land on this page or that page. Make sure that all of your effort for a specific key phrase goes into one page or one set of pages specifically.
The we've got is that because we've got 75 partner companies within our website, we've got to rely on them to do the SEO copy for their virtual boutique.
Right.
Yeah. Because that's one of the things, they use very specific product names, and I'm sure they're spot on those product names, but I would never know to search for them necessarily. So it's probably a little bit of a learning curve for them, because it's in their interest to get found.